Daniel, I want to know what you're thinking about some of the new stuff coming our way, The Mandalorian, because, you know, we were all expecting maybe Boba Fett to have something to do with, I don't know, a feature film or have some sort of involvement in that show. So what is it you think about the show and what it turned out to be that made that the right path for Star Wars on TV?
Well, you could understand, the character Boba Fett wasn't force-fed on every single moment and every single scene of Star Wars, and we can't just come and redo that and then take that all away, right away. The Mandalorian, for me, being raised in the convention world, the 501st have had a really great response to Lucasfilm and the respect that they have given as fans to the company. Mandalorian Mercs, I think one of the first people as an honorary member. And I was very honored, you know, there's all of like maybe 50 members 15 years ago.
Yeah.
And they've worked and worked and worked to establish not only their name as the Mandalorian Mercs, but as a fan group and a big lovers of not just Boba Fett, the character, but the Mandalorians and the Mandalorians that he came from and he worshipped and he wanted to obviously represent. So for that, now that the Mandalorians have a place that we can explore, you start to understand why the Fetts started to be attracted to that Mandalorian lifestyle, why they dressed as the Mandalorians and took on that, homage, I guess. But the creed. But the Mandalorian doesn't have to be the Mandalorian and have Boba Fett in every single episode. I think the fact is with all the new directors and everything like that and exploring the world of the Mandalorian, you guys are going to get so much that we weren't promised, unfortunately, from my God, George Lucas. He said, all right, I'm going to do 6 and I'm done. And he gave you one more, which was the Clone Wars. Okay, 2, the holiday special. But you guys got the Clone Wars.
That's the birth of Boba Fett is the holiday special, so yeah.
That's why I love him. I love the holiday special. I wanted to build one. I told everybody about the holiday special, and then everyone else started building it before me. I'm an idiot.
What you just said, though, is one of the coolest things about Star Wars world building, is that maybe Boba Fett isn't front and center like some have hoped in The Mandalorian, but by exploring Mandalorian culture in that, then we can go back and watch Boba Fett and other pieces of material and have more depth and layers to him, which is the coolest thing.
And with Disney, I think that they're understanding that they have to make longevity out of it because there's generations after generations. You guys have done it to them. You bred your kids to love Star Wars too. And these kids are going to breed their kids to love Star Wars too. So you can't blame them. So now I think it's just about figuring out what the fans want, how to cater to that, but also stay true to the storylines and the backstories that we once had as well.